our third day here in Iceland, and we are later today than yesterday awake. We woke up at around like 6:30, and we're now going to a kayaking location. Today is very clear in terms of like mist. It was a little bit more misty yesterday, I believe, but yeah, it's still cloudy in the morning. And today's not forecasted to rain, so that's good. We're driving to a location that has icebergs. I'll show you later. And so it's going to be pretty cold today. Hopefully not too cold. We'll get dry suits. So yeah. So we're heading through a one-way bridge, and we cannot see the other side. Luckily, there's a car in front of us. Hopefully, there's no one on the other side because it's a one-lane bridge. So when you come to these bridges, you're supposed to wait on the other side until it's clear. Okay, so there's no one here. So you can see that on the other side of the road, they're supposed to wait right there where those little dotted lines are, right there. And so, yeah, but if you can't see, it's difficult to say. So now we're getting more foggy and misty here. I think it's because we're closing up on the glaciers. We're in the glaciers kayaking. It is quite cold. The water is 0 to 1 degree Celsius. We are in dry suits and we have gloves, but it's warm on the boat as long as you don't fall off. We're standing on an iceberg or glacier. We just landed. Oh. So we're on the ice right now. We kayaked on board and we're walking around here. Crack through.
Yeah. That's why we came here.
Whoa, look at that. Do you want me to? Oh, I'm scraping ice. Okay. So we just got through that channel with a little bit of help. Nathan says he got it, but I needed to help, which is why I put down.
I didn't want to go too fast so you could see the channel.
Alright, hey guys. Not sure if I said good morning this morning yet, but today is our, is it 4th day now? 3rd day. 3rd day. Should have been 4th, but it's our 3rd day. And we went kayaking in the glaciers. It was so pretty, and we were able to land on an iceberg. That's crazy. So now it's a little bit clearer today. We're also on the more of the east side of the island now, and we're driving towards another we're driving towards another city where we're going to camp tonight. But along the ways, I think there were like different stops that we could take. I think we're going to skip on some hikes today just to like rest because we're both pretty tired now. But we also wanted to set up camp earlier, so we'll see how that goes. But the town that we're stopping in is really cute, so I'm hoping to take some photos and just look around the town, because all we've seen so far right now, besides the town of Reykjavik, are very small towns and or like natural things, which is great, but I do want to see a town. So we're heading there now. We're gonna have to pick up more groceries because we ate most of the food and we need some to cook for tonight. But yeah, it's looking really nice right now, and hopefully we can just drive by and see some other cool things.
No, there's two.
There are two.
And there's the third.
Guy.
I guess they got a broken fence.
So we had someone here tell us that the sheeps here are supposed to be free. It's the law, and so a lot of people build these fences along to keep out sheep if they didn't want, you know, sheep eating their stuff, because if that were the case, if the sheep damages your car, it's your fault, not the sheep's. And there are people who farm sheep, and in which case they tag them and they let them wild, like go free. We've also heard that in order to collect enough wool, they have to start collecting them now because they have to go find those sheep that they tagged. So yeah, it's interesting. We were wondering why there were so many. We're here at the Orange Lighthouse, but it's really windy, so I hope you can hear me. There's a break in the wind, so I'm just gonna talk really fast. But yeah, this is from right across. We're in the kind of middle of nowhere, but that's why there's a lighthouse. It's really cool. Beautiful here. Hello. So we've done a bunch of stuff since I last talked to you. We went to see a lighthouse. We went to see a rock formation. We also drove by a ton of stuff that we didn't stop by, but we also had a friend who was with us in another camper that broke down because they had a flat tire, so they needed one of the tools in our car because their car was missing it, and it took almost an hour to fix. So we're a little behind schedule, but we're hoping to get to the camping site at a reasonable time today so that we could set up camp. But it was a gorgeous view, really good weather right here. And yeah, we did drive by a communal hot spring, but it's like a very small one that is just off the side of the road, and we wanted to stop by, but there were a lot of people, so I don't know. We weren't comfortable, but let me just show you what I'm seeing. Like, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, we're hoping that we can get to our campsite before sundown today, because yesterday it was really dark, really late. And yeah. Currently driving through the mountain, so we're not on the ring road anymore. Oh my god, there's some goats that just crossed the bridge or the road. Oh, cuties. Look at that. They're standing so tall. They've been crossing the road today in front of us for a few times, so we have to be very careful. So yeah, we're going through the mountains, so it's been kind of a rough patch right here. We do have a four-wheel drive. I hope you can hear me. We do have a four-wheel drive, so it's better. But yeah, you can always go around as well, but it's just going to take us a lot longer to get to our destination. So yeah, it's very sunny, making it even harder to drive up through this mountain. We've made it through the mountains, and now we're driving by a big river. You can still see some mountains on the side right there. We're driving to our campsite, and we're on the mountain, and yet there's still more water and lakes. You can see ice on the snow, or ice and snow, probably just snow. I'm not sure what's up there, but you can see on the mountains. The sun's setting, so it's really nice. It is currently 8:21 p.m. So yeah, the sun sets around, I think, 8:30, 9 o'clock here. Seydisfjordur camping site. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this area is really pretty. We're gonna drive to the mouth of the, I think it opens to the ocean. So there's actually a ferry that can land in there. So we'll see how this area looks when we get there. But so far, from what it seems like, it's gonna look really pretty. Talking to you outside of the car today. We're camped right there in this really cool and pretty campsite. We're in this town called Seydis. I cannot pronounce it, I'll put it here. And yeah, so it's about, what time is it? I think it's about 9:15 in the morning. We had a later start, but we were here pretty late last night. We found actually a local brew house, and we're going, or we went there, but now we're going to explore because we came in pretty late yesterday night. And yeah, I think I'm going to try to take a photo again that I took yesterday, but now in the daylight. Let me just show you around. People are up and up. Yeah, so there's a little hotel there, so you can kind of see them right there. But this town is very small, and it is made very pretty, as you can see by this building, because there are a bunch of artists here who decorated the town. And there's actually a place where ferries land, and we're about to walk to that open little channel of water that leads into the ocean, and I think that's where the ferry comes in. I'm not sure, but ooh, I smell food. So you can see the Rainbow Road here, and the Rainbow Road starts back there, and then it goes all the way up there to the church, the blue church. So we're driving out of this town, this little village, and we're heading to our next location, which is a canyon. And the weather is gorgeous here. It's perfect here. So this is our favorite town so far. But yeah, we'll see what's coming up next, because I think there's actually another really cute town that we're trying to hit by the end of today. This is a very windy road. But you get such pretty views. Been snacking on this. It's like bacon chips. Pretty good. We're also pausing for a sec to make a peanut butter sandwich. And this looks really cool here. It's got a little river running through. We've arrived at the baths of, I think it's called It smells like eggs here. Hello, hello. Guess where we just went? We went to the northern Blue Lagoon, and it was really nice. It was really warm, different, but there were a lot of people. It's spread out, so I don't think it's that bad. And yeah, I mean, it's windy here, but because the water's warm but not scalding, you can stay in it for a long time. We're done now. I took a shower, which was really nice because they had hot water showers, shampoo, conditioner, but it's a communal bath, so that means all the women and all are in their own room, but it's one big room with showers everywhere, and then the men are in the other room. And you have to shower before you go in, and you can shower afterwards. It smelled sulfury, but I don't smell it on me right now, so I think it's off, but we'll see in a couple hours if I still smell it. Alright, where are we? We're at the hot springs. It's supposed to be the Blue Lagoon of the north, and there are a lot of people here, not gonna lie, but you still see like a lot of space. So yeah, it's a little windy, and it does get cold when you're standing up, but if I'm standing up straight, you can see it goes up to like my, I don't know, sort of a little bit above my belly button. So it's not too deep. And the temperature is hot, but not like scalding hot. It's a perfect temperature. And it does smell like sulfur. We smelled it immediately when we walked in from like the parking lot. This one we didn't need a reservation, although you could make one. And she says you have 2 hours from your reservation. But most people spend about an hour here. There are showers, shampoo, air conditioner, all that. And you're supposed to rinse before coming in. The water itself, I don't know if you can see, it's very murky, and it feels slippery. We think it's the silver, but it's unlike any of the ones that we've had in California, which isn't slippery. So I'm not sure what that is. They do tell you to remove all like silver and copper jewelry. But you can see around, it's like in the mountains. So this is actually where the source of the geothermic waters come. In fact, we saw a bunch of people, this spot's warm. We saw a bunch of people, no, it's not, it's hot springs. We saw a lot of people walking up, when we were driving up, they stopped because there's actually steam coming from the ground. And there's just hot water, geothermic water everywhere. So right now, we're just walking around. There's a big pool, as you can see, and unlike the Blue Lagoon, you don't get a drink for free, and you don't get a face mask here, but you could add a drink if you want. It's getting deeper. It's getting deeper. So now I'm standing up, and it's like to my chest. So there is a walk-up bar from the water, which is really nice if you want it, because then you can, you don't need to get out of the water in order to get your drink. I've heard that the Blue Lagoon actually has like a motor running. I don't hear any motors here, so it looks like it's just coming from the ground. There are random rocks here, so make sure don't run into them. Yeah, it looks really pretty. So if I pick up rocks on the ground, it's this stuff, like black rock. It actually kind of looks like volcanic ash a little bit. So yeah, we're sitting in just basically what you see around us. That's what it is. Okay, so we walked over to the second pool because there are 2 pools. They're pretty much connected. It's separated by this like giant floating wooden thing that you can sit on. This one has some waterfall things here. And for the most part, it's the same. The temperature does feel like maybe 5 degrees warmer, degrees Fahrenheit warmer. Oh, and there's the bar right there, and someone's like getting drinks right there, so that's pretty cool. We're now going to go to a cave where hopefully we can see get some really cool shots there. But yeah, you can see the geothermic areas where there's smoke coming out. So they harness this at the hot springs that we just went to, the baths, and yeah, it's straight from the source, which is pretty cool. They do take appointments here. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but they do take appointments. We didn't need to, at least the time we went, they had space. But of course, if you drive all the way out here and you know you're going to be here, you should probably make an appointment. So we're here at Grjotagja. This location is very small, but this is right next to the hot springs that we just went to. So you could see through it there, and so then I'm wondering if the rest of it is a reflection. So we're walking above the hot spring cave right now, and on top you can see that there are these gaps. So it's almost like the land is split into two right here. And then there's hot water underneath. Ooh, there's like a little, like you want to fall through. And this rock looks like it's about to fall off. When we get to the end here, I can show you. Alright, so
continue on Kizilvidger for 4 kilometers.
So we tried this out because it was getting advertised everywhere, called Appleson, I think. It is so bubbly. It's like a very bubbly Fanta. I think I kind of like it, but I'm not sure. Very orangey too. So we're currently at Godafoss, or Godafoss, and it's not the tallest we've seen, but it's definitely the most powerful. It seems like it splits off into 2 waterfalls there, maybe even 3.
There's a 4th one over here.
Oh. Alright, so we decided to take the no toll road because you have to pay within 3 hours or something on a website, so we're like, let's just take this longer route. And then we get to see this valley. I think we see Akureyri right across this. It's actually a pretty big town. I think it's probably the largest one after Reykjavik on Iceland. I think so. It looks like someone's house. No, oh, it's up there, it's up there.
Oh my god! I see it!
Nathan's ice cream place. Is it opened? The lights are on. Ooh. We're setting up our little camper van. I think we're gonna try to sleep downstairs today.